welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my third trimester pregnancy vlog video, whatever you want to call it. I am currently 39 weeks and 4 days pregnant, so my due date is coming up really soon. So we're expecting this little baby to pop out any second here. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my symptoms, cravings, show you my belly, and anything else that might pertain to my third trimester. When I last left you guys in my last second trimester vlog, if you haven't seen that, I will link it down below. I had said that I was dealing from lots and lots of pain from sciatica and having really crazy heartburn. Eventually that all subsided about 30 weeks or so, maybe even 32 weeks. My sciatica was fine. At 32 weeks, I had my baby shower and it was so beautiful. I had so much fun with everybody. If you haven't seen my baby shower vlog, I will also link that down below. There'll be lots of links down below. I vlogged the whole thing and it was so much fun. If you haven't seen it, we did reveal that she is a girl. The baby I'm having is a girl and her name is going to be Olivia. It was so pretty. Like I said, I just had so much fun at my baby shower. Also at 32 weeks, I started having Braxton Hicks contractions, and if you don't know what that is, that's just when your body starts preparing to have real contractions. So it's not painful at all. It's a lot of tightening of the belly. My stomach gets super duper tight and then it just kind of releases. I actually do get a little bit of very small, like little bit of pain cramps, like period cramps, and I don't know if that was part of the Braxton Hicks contractions. My doctor was just saying that, you know, you just kind of time them, and if they don't go away after drinking a whole cup of water and laying on the left side of your stomach, like laying on the left side of your body, then go call the doctors and try to figure it out then. But I was just having like very minor contractions, Braxton Hicks contractions, so I was thinking, hey, I'm gonna have this baby earlier than my due date. 34 weeks, I believe nesting kicked in. If you don't know what nesting is when you start wanting to prepare yourself or prepare the house for the baby, and that is what I was doing. I was organizing, I was making sure we had everything for the baby and cleaning and stuff like that. But granted, I didn't even pack my hospital bag. I officially didn't finish packing it until a couple days ago, which was really bad on my part because I thought the baby was coming early. I just have a feeling she'll be here like very soon. And then at 36 weeks, exhaustion kicked in. Being exhausted all the time, I would just wake up, have breakfast, and then I would just want to go take a nap again. And that's kind of what my routine was. I would wake up, feed my son, and then just have him play while I just took a little nap on the couch, which sounds like really bad, but he's 5, so he's very good at, you know, entertaining himself, and if he needs something, he usually will go do it himself. He can't, he'll wake mommy up, and that's what he does. So we're obviously going to be going into TMI of this video because this is a pregnancy video. About 36 weeks, I also noticed that my areola and my nipples have darkened. I don't have that dark line that runs down your stomach. I do have like a very faint line, but it's not super dark like most women get. If I didn't get that, I just got darkening of my boob area, and then my boobs and nipples are sore just because of growing pains. I think they're pretty much at the size they're gonna be, but of course when my milk comes in, I will be getting engorged and they'll go up like to like a freaking C cup, and it's so painful. And then my Braxton Hicks contraction got more painful. Like I said, I don't know. I think they're Braxton Hicks contractions. They're not obviously real contractions, because if they were real contractions, I would have had the baby back then. But they were painful. They probably lasted like a second, and I don't know if it's because I was dehydrated, but I would just like all of a sudden like cramp over for like literally a second, and it was painful, but it didn't last more than that. And I would just have it very infrequently. It would probably be a few times a day. I would just have like all of a sudden like a sharp pain down in the southern area. And then I had insomnia to the point where I would be up until like 2-3 a.m. nesting, so I would just be like cleaning or organizing random stuff that did not need to be organized, like a junk drawer. I organized that. I organized like the bathroom cabinets, all the towels. I like researched how to fold towels, and now all our towels are neatly folded and organized in a specific way. I also organized some of the kitchen drawers. I rearranged our whole pantry. I was crazy nesting. I'm still crazy nesting, but not as bad as I was a couple weeks ago. But it was pretty funny because my husband would wake up in the morning, he'd be like, something looks different. And I'm like, yeah, I couldn't sleep. So he enjoyed that I had insomnia because I was organizing like crazy. And at about 37 weeks, I started having to urinate more often. So I actually would urinate twice a night instead of once a night, because before I was only like waking up at like 4 a.m. to pee, but now it was probably like, you know, twice a night, which is not fun. At 38 weeks, I started noticing I had dried colostrum on my nipples, which is, colostrum is what your body, is like the milk your body makes in preparation for the baby. And I know some people actually don't get it until the baby's born, or even 2 to 3 days out you don't get the milk, but I already am oh my god, this is so TMI. This video's gonna be TMI, you guys. But I already noticed that if I kind of expressed, I can get some milk out. So I am already making colostrum and a little bit of milk for the baby. So I started noticing I had dried milk in those areas. And then my skin and my hair are actually a lot oilier now, but my skin did clear up. I didn't mention that, but about 34 weeks or so, if you guys remember my second trimester video, I had like breakouts on my skin. Even in my pregnancy baby shower video, you can see I did have breakouts, but that cleared up. My skin is great now. I just have a little bit oilier skin. Can't complain about having clear skin, right? I've also noticed that I've had a lot more swelling in my feet. Especially if I've been on my feet all day, my feet hurt so bad. The arch of my feet, the heels of my feet, to the point where like it's painful. And then if I wear socks, I notice that as soon as I take off my socks, my feet are like super swollen, and it's not pretty. It's kind of gross, but I'm glad that my husband knows how to massage my feet for me. I've just been trying to keep off my feet, and I've been so exhausted. If you could tell, like, I'm trying to talk to you guys and I'm out of breath just because the uterus is so big now. She's like pushing on all my lungs and my organs. And I'm just having bad acid reflux right now again, so literally even worse than before. It's just been really painful. And they said that at this point in time, the baby is supposed to move less because she's larger now. She's not gonna have a lot of room to like move and stuff, but that is not true. I feel a lot of movement. She's so active, especially in the middle of the night. She stays up and she just keeps me up. Maybe that's why I have insomnia, but like she just goes crazy, and it's painful. And I mentioned in my last video, like, her jabs are really painful, and that's how it is now. She'll literally just like stick her arm out and like move it, or like her foot or something, and it's painful to the point where I'm like, get in there, like stop trying to, you know, punch your way out of here. And then a few days ago, I passed my mucus plug. That is so disgusting. So TMI this video. I'm so sorry, you guys. If there are any guys watching, I'm sorry. But I passed my mucus plug, and that is totally normal. If you don't know what mucus plug is, just Google it. It's kind of gross, but it basically means that, you know, your cervix is starting to open up. I did have my 38-week pregnancy appointment with my doctor last week, and she says that everything seems fine. I'm dilated on the outside of my cervix, but the inside part of my cervix, uterus, whatever, is closed, so that's perfectly fine. I do have an appointment coming up at my 40-week mark in a couple of days, so I'm excited to see what she's saying. I'm hoping that if I don't have the baby then, that we can schedule for me to be induced, because I had such a rough delivery with my son. He was 2 days late, but he came out ginormous. He was 8 pounds 3 ounces. That I just don't want her to be super duper huge to the point where I can't have her naturally. That makes any sense. Like, I don't want to have a C-section. I just want to be able to, you know, birth her the natural way. I will be vlogging all of that, so if you guys are interested, I'll probably end up vlogging my labor and delivery and all of that great stuff. So for this pregnancy, I have gained a total of 38 pounds. I thought I actually would only gain about 35 pounds my whole pregnancy, but 38 is good. I'll probably end up being about 40 pounds of weight that I gained total, because that was 2 weeks ago or a week ago when I had the appointment. I end up gaining 50 pounds with my son, so I think about 40 pounds is a good place for me. I also want to mention that Olivia has hiccups probably at least once a day, sometimes twice a day, and it's the cutest thing ever, because literally your stomach will be like boop, 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 very consistently, and it's just so cute. My son, my husband, my whole family loves feeling when she has hiccups, because it's the cutest thing ever, like baby hiccups. It was funny because when my mom first felt the hiccups, she was like, oh my god, you need to drink water. And I was like, why, Mom? I don't have hiccups. The baby has hiccups. She's like, well, the baby needs to drink water. And I was like, well, if I drink water does not mean she's gonna be drinking water to like cure her hiccups. But I thought it was pretty funny. My mom is just all about like those old wives' tales, and my grandma is too. But it was pretty funny when she said that. I was like, Mom, that's not how it works. If I drink water does not mean she's gonna be like drinking water at the same time. As for cravings, I have been craving lots of sweets. There's nothing to pinpoint where I've been craving every single day. Maybe like an apple pie. You know, there was like a couple days, probably like a week there, where I was just craving apple pies like crazy. We ended up getting like apple pies from McDonald's, Marie Callender's, a few local bakery shops, and I still am not satisfied with that apple pie craving, but I haven't been crazily like having us drive everywhere to find apple pie. I was craving that for a second. I've also been craving lots of sweets and ice cream. I love Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars are so yummy. But other than that, nothing too crazy. Like I haven't had my husband go out and buy any crazy things in the middle of the night. So I'm going to show you guys my belly now, and that's pretty much going to be the end of this video. So this is my belly, you guys. I'm just wearing a tight fitting dress. I am nice and large and in charge. So here's a front view. That was my belly. I am feeling really large. I'm just ready for this baby to pop on out any day now. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, as usual, leave it down in the comments below. If you haven't seen any of my other pregnancy videos, I will also link that all below for you guys, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye everyone!